Most of our time is spent doing mundane activities. Our day is filled with normally, usual, repetitive activities, thoughts, actions. So how much of that are you in a state of connection with the all that is? The magic in life comes from the normal times, the everyday stuff. That's what we have the most opportunity in making a difference in. So let's learn together to be balanced in our daily activities and not just wait until we're sitting in a state of contemplation or meditation to focus on that. This is Inner Peace Place, and I'm Karen, and we want to talk about how do we take the autopilot actions and bring a more awareness, more thoughtfulness to those activities. The habits that we have, our muscle memory, showering, driving, eating, reading, talking to people many times, is what takes up the majority of our day. So what if you took a new direction with the mundane in your life? Could that change how you feel about your own life? Could that change the way you feel about yourself? That's an idea. So when you're in a state of normalness, whatever that is for you, you're in a state of autopilot in a way, not necessarily being bored, but just not thinking about this moment. You're doing something automatically. I propose that we try to figure out how to engulf these situations that we choose in a state of expansion, a state of spiritual flow embedded in our day-to-day activities. It, in theory, based on what we're teaching here from the book Inner Peace, The Soul Self Remembered, it would change the momentum or direction of our life, because most of our life is made up of those times, the mundane, the normal stuff. So as you play with this particular lesson, you want to relax, take a deep breath, and call in for assistance from a power that is much larger than just you alone. Your higher self, soul self, Jesus, God, angels. And ask for guidance on how to expand an upward flowing thought in the middle of what you're doing. Get bigger. Visualize yourself accepting upward spiral energies that are further away from your body than what you normally do. Instead of being all tight and tense when you're doing the dishes, let's say, or driving the car, take a deep breath and relax. And ask for new energies to infuse what you're doing. The new energies have a momentum of their own, and that can also assist you in finding new thoughts to put into this activity or new actions. You're not locked into hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum anymore. Suddenly things change for you. You're doing the laundry, you're folding the laundry. Go, oh, please assist me in finding a new perspective on doing what I'm doing right now. Perspective is what you pull into situations, how you feel, where your path is going. So in other words, the energy that you have doing that situation. So as you do this, as you ask for this guidance or you ask for this expansion, stop and feel. Do you feel different? Do you feel lighter in the head? Maybe not so heavy that you're having to do this mundane activity? In other words, did it help to do that? And if not, try to get even bigger and call again and ask for help. It's a challenging thing to do because the first part again is to be aware that you're doing something that normally is rather boring or rote. And so being aware, oh, I could ask for assistance. I could ask for guidance. I could ask for expansion. Clarity of thought, my favorite thing. As you invite this into your awareness, ask it to stay with you for the full day. That's another option. It can change your mood about the activities of the day. It can change your focus or your attitude about it. Because many times when we're doing something that we have to do, our attitude isn't very joyful. So ask. And experiment maybe in the middle of an activity. So let's say you're folding the laundry and you wait a while as you're folding it, and then you take your deep breath and expand bigger and see. So before and after, or during actually, before and during your expansion, does it feel better? And that will teach you really quickly how to do this and how much effort you'll need to put into it. I think when I do it, it makes what I'm doing more inviting. I'm drawn to do it. There's joy in it because when you're in a state of expansion, you find new perspectives to view things. Because that's our goal. We want joy in our lives. And if the majority of our time is spent in the mundane activity or thoughts, we got to work on those too. We can't just pick on the big stuff. The connection that you become aware of brings you ease. It'll bring you flow. And most importantly, it enriches all of your activities, makes them more joyful. It makes each activity that you expand into special. And when you are engaged in many activities that are special, you're going to feel better about yourself. Thank you for joining me today. Love and light to you and your path, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.